All right. We're back. One of my favorite songs. Okay, guys. What are we doing today? We're going to continue to work on this tactician here. But we're going to probably be doing more live testing here than yesterday was more in the path of building, more theory craft. Today's going to be test. So I think that's the plan today. Got my mic on. Audio's good. Okay. I think we get after this. All right, so what's changed? Anything? Yeah. We will have to look at Path of Building up front to see what we're doing now, since it's changed drastically. So yesterday we left off thinking we needed a new weapon, trying to figure out how to scale the bleed damage. The idea behind this character is that we are a banner boy. We got the war banner and defiance banner. We're a tactician, pinning, strong pinning support. But we've got the spirit, 50% less reservation, and then can place multiple banners. With that, we are combat frenzied up. So our pins create the frenzy charges. For our lightning spear, we got the war banner, we got the defiance banner, wind dancer, herald of thunder. So we've got a lot of spirit buffs going on. And then on top of that, we've got herbalism, cannibalism, vitality, refraction, persistence, precision, warm-blooded, life thief, strong-hearted, and clarity. That's a lot of spirit we're consuming. It's pretty nice. We're gonna even increase that a bit. Oh, it looks like I can't. Interesting. Wow. That's kind of different. I swear I just took this out. Let's put this one in. Yeah, that's weird. Now it lets me put it in. It's kind of that reservation issue where it's calculating that I don't have enough, but when it's in, I do because of this ascendancy point. A solid plan. I was messing around with Hamel crystals. I might try to squeeze Hamel crystals in on Herald of Thunder if I can get enough bleed out in my wave clear. But right now, Lightning Spear just pretty much takes care of things. I don't think we really need to worry about it, but it'd be nice to blow things up even more. You know, you could always use more explosions, I guess. That's the thing. All right, so we got the Fallen Formation giving us our banners, 30 Valor all the time, so we can spam them whenever we want. And everything else is pretty much the bleed build that I had previously. Deepest Tower, support. So yeah, this plays well with a team, group of players in a party, but it also plays well solo. That's the idea. So yes, we changed the passives up quite a bit. Let's look at what we're doing now. I pull up Path of Building. So this is the new layout. We'll go back to the old. Well, yeah, let's go back to the old. It was like this. So we went over here, picked up the spear wheel, maiming strike. Acceleration is really nice. Out of everything over here, this is what I miss the most, actually. Increased skill speed to lay down the banners faster. I do actually feel this missing. It's pretty much the only skill speed in the area. So, okay, there's some over here. No, there isn't. So, interesting. This might be doable. Skill speed, skill speed, skill speed. Good to know that this is over here. Because with the new build, we are in the region versus over... Well, I'll pull that up in a sec. Items. Yeah, so with our spear and our gear, our full DPS is at 304k. Bleed damage per stack over 1 million. Bleed DPS 230. But let's just look at full DPS 304. Crit chance 35% and a crit multiplier of 453. I go to the average hit 32 on a non-crit, 151 from crits. Okay. So, how does this look? Did I do something? I don't think I did. Now, we're at 40% crit chance, 648% crit multiplier. Our average hit is about the same, 32, but our crit hit goes up to 212. Full DPS up to 438, so over 100,000 DPS increase. And we didn't do anything to gear. We just changed the passive tree around a bit. So I don't go over into the spear will area. Don't go over to maiming strike. We do pick up some magnitude for bleeding based on crit and perfectly placed knife. It's pretty good. But we spend more time going out this way in this version. 95 build. And we lean into the fact that we're stunning our bosses pretty often with Bloodhound's Mark. So immobilized. And we're picking up a lot more crit damage bonus and a lot more crit chance, actually. We do give up some defensives in this version. Like, we don't go down here at all. We still go over here. We don't go here, and we don't go here for feel no pain. And we also don't pick up shield block. So our shield block has gone down as well. This is showing 43% chance to block, 48% evade, and then 34 or so percent physical reduction. So not as tanky. Still feels good out there though in the T15s, so all right. Let's get out there and run this thing. Is there anything? So I was messing around with hemo crystals. We're not going to do that right now. Oh, I just hit level 90. So this is something. Level 20 skill gem. So let's do it. 12296. Put that on rake. Wow. That's a pretty good increase, actually. Nice. All right.
Yes. Zest.
T11 on max life. Guess I'll hold on to that. Eventually do some crafting. We should do a crafting sesh. That would be interesting. Probably just brick everything. All right. I think I ran a tower and didn't put tablets in. So I was was I? Been bouncing around just finding bosses to kind of test things out. So I have like no idea. I didn't bookmark. I'm screwed. What up, Beth? Oh, nah. Sorry to hear that. Hope your dog gets better. Damn, I don't know where I was. Oh, yeah, this is where I was. So I ran this tower. It looks like I did put some tablets in. Okay, good. Let's find a map with a boss. Let's find a map first, I guess. But yeah, thanks for lurking, Eth. I appreciate you. Let's do this. I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's start juicing our maps up a bit more. Make sure we got some currency. Oops. 2 tries. That's about as good as I want to do. Okay. I mean, all that really does, I mean, you roll the prefixes are usually like good for you. Suffixes, not so much. You get a chance at, all right, so we got rarity, increased pack size, quantity. All right, cool. Waystone drop did not go up on this one. That's interesting. Usually it goes up, but 25% chance. Okay, let's just go here. There's a boss. That's what we want. Let's try out the new build. So over 100k DPS increase just by messing with passives. Hanging out in the warrior tree. I think my game just crashed. Damn. Okay. Let's try again. That's rare these days. Might be that water all around us. Sometimes it kind of freaks out. All right. So one thing about the new build is we don't have skill speed anymore. So this is, it does feel a little bit slower. It's not crazy. But overall, banner skills, like anything, it's kind of annoying how slow they make things in this game. Let's not blow up and die. Did not want to stand there. Need to find out who's doing this. I think it's that guy.
Another notch on the helmet.
Nice. Let's run right into a twister again. I like twisters. The newer Twister movie is actually pretty good, I think. I like it. I like the main actor in that, just from Top Gun, but based on what I've seen in Twister and Top Gun, it seems like that actor's probably like got one trick up his sleeve. Like, it's the same exact character in both movies. Damn, things are just falling over. Our AoE clear is strong, our single target's strong, but we'll see on the boss here. This is the same spear, the rare spear. I was tempted to buy like a good Tangle Tongue just to actually live test it, but man, like POB is telling me that it is not as good as this. Damn you. Missing. So let's run this.
Hello there.
Okay. Lightning damage, physical damage. Yeah, that area is off limits. You are off limits. Okay.
You sure about that placement?
Yes. There. I'm dead.
Need a sec.
I was in the wrong place. Okay, these guys are not falling over. You got the shields. Shields are pretty intense in this game. Like, they're a big deal. Rocks are a big deal too. Good God. I hate how often Rake gets caught in LOS on things like this rock formation. We're gonna have to clean up with our Rake. Oof. Did I just clean up with my Wind Dancer? It's funny how Wind Dancer will just outright kill things. Okay, that was kind of tough. Did I use my... Okay, good. I did not use my Omen. Dude, I use Omens too quickly. All right. We did that. There's a lot of shit in this map.
Another notch on me helmet.
Here we go. So what are our defenses in the tooltip here? When we're inside our banner, 58%, 47%, 47%. So still pretty solid across the board. Not as strong as yesterday. What is our damage tooltip though? See if we can do that. 19. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. This is so hard to do sometimes. So our bleed goes up to 5,600, it looked like. We don't have any rage. 5,600, 16,000. I mean, this is like numbers I was seeing on my ritualist, honestly. Oh, where'd this guy come from? Place has a healthy rock formation. Gonna be getting tripped up. Gary, what's up? Dude, not long at all, really. Cause I hit the level 90 like right before stream, and I feel like I ran maybe 2 or 3 maps, and here I am. Like, this was not a whole lot of play, it seems. I'm actually surprised at how much XP I have right now based on what I was doing. Because I was literally just going in and kind of testing a couple things. I ran like 3 maps, I want to say, after hitting the level. Shit. Shit. 2 misses in a row, I might as well just die. Yeah, might as well just die. Run into a fireball. Missing with lightning spear is like one of the worst feelings. Shit. Probably going the wrong way here. God damn it. That's what missing will do on a breach. I will say, like, even though lightning spear clears very well, it is slower than molasses, and we actually pick up some skills or some passives that slow us down even further. So that's one thing, I guess, a little drawback about this build is the attack speed. %, of my level. What level is that? Oh, you're at 95. 24 hours on 90% experience maps, and I'm like, dang. Dang. Gary, don't you have like a pretty, like a 96 or something like that? What's your main at now? Boom. Just die. Good God. Break hits so hard on this character, you don't even need bleed sometimes.
Back, beast!
Oh, another breach. Can we do any better? Should kill these bosses first. Or these rares.
One down. Who's next?
Well, I'm gonna die. What the hell hit me?
My pockets are full.
Man, it feels good that strong boxes are actually worth running now. I mean, that wasn't even juiced at all.
No room.
And I feel like I need a bigger backpack. Yeah, dying really sucks. I thought, like, it definitely sucks in hardcore. I did not fully appreciate how bad dying sucks in the end game. In normal mode. It was funny because I was playing hardcore exclusively, and in Discord, people would post like about their death in normal trade mode. And I'd be thinking to myself, God dang, man, they're taking deaths pretty damn seriously over there. Like, what's going on? These guys are hardcore. All right, who's alive? Oh, there it is. That's it. 3. What's this? Omen of whoa. Okay, let's defer that. Deferred, confirm. Isn't that worth some? That's worth something. Refreshment. Pick that up. Shit. Need a bigger backpack, man. Ooh, 162. I like it. Oh, this is the lightning only one. 100. What? Doesn't have any base physical damage, but it has 162 increase. Man, this sucks. Jeez. Just get whatever I can fit. Crap. Let's identify this thing. Wow, that's a lot of fire damage. Not good enough though. Dude, I don't even want to like buy anything. God dang. Can I re-roll again? Thank God. Let's get this. There. Oh shit. Machete, did you die? Oh, Gary, you never made it to level 80 or so. Interesting. I'd say top 2,000 is still pretty good, though. Damn, my God. These bags are so full. Let's identify something here. It's a T11 mana on this thing. Should I keep that? I don't care to keep this either, honestly. Okay, let's go.
Simple enough.
Damn, everything just gets deleted. Look at that. Jeez. The loot, man. Crap, I didn't look at the map. Shit. Getting smacked. Missing again. Some of my misses are literally misclicks. Oh, God damn it. I'm just not doing so well at Breach right now. I changed the, like, I have faster open, faster close, and it's definitely different. Like, the speed. I don't know if it's my speed, honestly. I might have to switch that back. Damn it, that pisses me off, though. I like to get Breach. Like, I like to actually win at Breach. Alright, so this is the boss. I guess we've done everything here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Who is it? Just bodied. Absolutely bodied. Bleeding out. Dead. Maybe not. So yeah, that's a lot faster than yesterday. That's a tier 4 juiced boss. Monster level 80 map.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Bodied. What do you think? I think that this we give up some defenses and some utility, but the damage output on this build now is pretty strong. Yeah, I'm up for a T3. Yeah, let's do a real test. I'm up for it.
What is it?
Let's see here. Salvage. I guess I was gonna keep this one, huh?
Hello.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Use the guild resources. I'll drop something for you. How much is a breach? What am I doing here? This might be a decent leveling boots for somebody, I guess.
Until next time.
Nice, thank you. He's T4 at the moment. Should I just? You think I should just try? All right, we'll test at T3. We won't get too ahead of ourselves, I guess. Oops, I'm in the wrong stash. Refreshment. Okay. Nice. Oh wait. Well. Okay, there it is. All right, so there's that. Let's refund Atlas points. Hopefully the one that I want to get out of is one of them. Yeah, so open and close faster. I think that's not my speed. It's not working out so well. All right. Let's see how T3 is. I need to bookmark this. You are here. Okay. Now what? Home. Yeah, my chaos. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't really do chaos. Need to work on the chaos resistance. All right, guys, let's see. If you were here yesterday, we did this same boss. It took a little while. I died, I think, once. Twice, maybe. I think I died on the kill as well. Which is like a common theme these days. I will say, my defenses are not nearly as good. Whoa. Like, I might die here. Need to be careful. Damn it. Please go where I want you to. Damn you. Shit. No, get out of that. Gotta hurry. Man, will I just fail the time here? Why is this so different this time around? I feel like I'm not deleting things as fast, even though I should be doing more damage. Come on. Don't miss. Don't miss. There we go. We made it. That was close. I don't know what happens if we fail. Is that just one try? Or is that just failure? Got a breach ring out of that. Alright. Let's try this. Yeah, that's one thing is this character is slow now. I had that skill speed in the previous version of the build.
We that are one. Anticipation.
Great. Oh, come on!
Hear the grey winds. We tear. Hurt the veil of existence. We are fury.
Out of mana.
What's he doing? Oh yeah, that one. And this one. Jesus. Alright, he should be dead. Well, I'm still tanking fists to the face, at least. Damage was a lot faster, that's for sure. What do you think? Kind of sloppy. A little sloppy, I think.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Melted, yeah. I agree. Can I do this? I don't think so. I'm screwed. Wait a second, I can do this. Come on. It's so simple. Tetris is easy. Alright. Let's check this thing. Wow, T13 roll on life and a T10 on life regen. And T8 on intel. Okay, let's hold on to that. Alright guys, yeah, I mean, I feel like, so, with the timers, like Breach and stuff, we've taken a bit of a hit, so here's what's going on. With the new passive setup, we're unable to go over here for the skill speed, which helps with the lightning spear, and also mainly picked it up to help with the banner placement. This was huge, but we're just not over there anymore. And we've picked up, these are really big damage nodes, but 1% reduced attack speed, 1%, 1%, 5%. 1%, 1%, 5%. So we might have to relook this. This is That's kind of hurting us on things like breach right now. Lightning Spear hits so hard, and so does our rake. It's like we're kind of like accepting the fact that we're slow. We're big, heavy. We got a big, heavy swing, I guess. But man, it feels pretty slow right now after the change. Maybe there's something else that we can pick up that gives us maybe slightly less DPS, but isn't so much of a downfall here on speed. Spearfield instead of lightning spears. And the thing is this whole build is based around projectile damage pinning, and Spearfield is not projectile damage. I mean, if we get rid of lightning spear, we get rid of this. And I don't know that that would be a good idea.
Go on. You did well in that.
It's a pretty good start. I guess it's not good enough. 103% increased cold damage and T7 max mana per kill, increased cast speed. I feel like that's a pretty good start. We'll hold on to that. Okay. Yeah, true. Not using lightning spear. I played around with bringing a lightning trail beast, but companions die so fast, especially if you don't have any support for them, which we wouldn't, other than meat shield and elemental army. So yeah, there's so much setup involved though. So like we're laying down the banners, Spearfield maybe for some rage. We have to Bloodhound's Mark, and then we have to Lightning Spear. By then it's like something has expired here, right? That's the issue I'm kind of running into. Yeah. Shock would expire, or maybe one of my banners. Rage would definitely go down, you know? What to do? Should we try maybe... First off, the first thing we could try, really. Let's go to POB real quick. Is there ever a real quick POB session? Hey, Smith, welcome to the channel. Welcome to chat. So, Melted T4 Zesht with no banner or rage. 93 mercenary gemling, though. So, what is your primary single target skill? Second Spearfield supported into DPS that could be used even as a debuffer. Easy Smith. Oh, good job, yeah. GG's. All right, guys. So, yeah, let's get into Path of Building real quick. We're cooking a little bit here. So, one thing, we could just get out of this to not have the penalty. So overall, this wheel is bringing almost 100k full DPS. So it'd be pretty hard to replace that. Let's go to show node power. Full DPS. Let's check this. Okay. You can see how bright this is. We could maybe just pick up one of them and forego this side. So Smith is using the low life tech with Tower Helmet, Plasma Blast, then Shock Burst. Nice. I have a lot of attack speed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I kind of seen a similar build. Got it. Yeah. That looks like a pretty fun build. Does a lot of damage. We're in spears over here, but yeah, we're using the low life tech as well. You can see, I think, yeah, we got POB on the screen here. The reason why we're going into banners is I'm trying to cook up sort of a build that plays well in parties, but can also clear endgame content by itself. That's kind of the idea that we started with. Actually, the idea we started with was using Pin and Lightning Spear to generate frenzy charges for frenzied up Lightning Spear throws. And then it kind of evolved into these two ideas almost. So banner support that can clear T4 on its own, essentially. So, I don't know. It has to be close, right? We're level 88, so we've only got essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 or 7 points here. What's bright? We can't reach this. This would be okay for the build. Major bleed DPS increase. See what it looks like. Yeah, 432. $438. So yeah, that's a pretty good option actually for DPS. We're not going to hit as hard up front, but overall with our bleed, this is a big deal. So let's do that and see how the animation feels with the skill speed, attack speed. Yeah, I'm kind of running into that same issue, Smith. I'm trying to decide what to cut. I almost and attrition. I didn't really like that attrition skill, honestly. I feel like if you're there that long on the boss, then you're failing. But I think I kind of actually like your idea of just going all in on Spearfield instead, and so that would essentially open up either the defensive line up to Staylight use cover even, or we would increase our party play ability with Watch How I Do It, buffing based on our attack damage, which would be pretty nice in a party. Of course, pointless outside of it. So maybe a respec option whenever you're actually partied up. And then, oh shit, yeah. Our pin would come from our Spearfield. We would drop lightning. Man, it feels bad to drop lightning spear, but it might be the option. But let's try this. Let's try another run. Yeah, respec option. Attrition gives you the same damage, but on the back end. Also gives you Culling Strike, and there's a node that extends Culling Strike by 25%. All right, let me check attrition out. Let's do a relook. Multiple people are telling me something. Gotta pay attention. So we're talking, I hope we're talking the same thing. I think you guys are talking about the spirit gem, right? Yeah. You have Culling Strike against rare and unique enemies that have been in your presence for a total of at least 32 seconds. You deal 1% more hit damage to rare and unique enemies for every 2 seconds they have ever been in your presence, up to 57%. How big of a deal is this? Can we POB this thing? Let's go look at POB real quick again. Is there ever a real quick POB? Never. Attrition. Okay. Configuration. Now. Where? Oh, here we are. There it is. I was like literally right on it the whole time. Okay. So 1 second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. For 432,000 full DPS. After 10 seconds, 453. By the way, here's an issue with this, actually. Exactly. Smith is on it right now. He's got huge presence. I have minuscule presence somehow. How do you have massive presence with that helm? Like, did you actually skill into that? My presence is at 2 meters, and I'm dashing in and out, so I'm essentially resetting this constantly in a fight. So with this current setup, there's no way we could possibly run this. So yeah, let's get back to the game real quick. Jules, okay, yeah. Yeah, but the Culling Strike doesn't seem to occur until 32 seconds. And has to be in your presence the whole time. So presence on your boots, sapphire jewels. Yeah. Interesting. I don't think we're going to build around attrition, though. We may end up dropping Lightning Spear, though. Let's go see how this feels. But yeah, good ideas, guys. Keep them coming. It's helping. You're helping me kind of think through this. We got to try to finalize this build. So... should I slam it like with the other one? How should I roll this? How would you roll this? This breach ring. Would you go with transmutations and upwards, or you do something else? I don't have a greater S. Oh, I wouldn't need a greater. Yeah, I wonder what essence I would want, though. I guess physical. Yeah, I mean, I would, so let's slam it with a physical. That's not the right physical. That sucks. T2 roll on a breach ring. T11 max mana. T2... oh, T3 elemental resistance. This thing's just trashed. Fire resistance T3? T4. What do we do with that? Just essentially disenchant it? Every breach ring I've seen sucks so far. In my game. Let's put these in the guild stash. Where is that? Crafts? Yes. And then stash these. These were pretty good. You'll recraft it? Nice, okay. Chaos slam it. I'm glad you're... I'm glad we have a crafter PhD in the guild. Alright guys, let's go out there and test this out. We've been messing around too much. Check this one out. Okay. Cool. We want a boss. Can we find the boss? I feel like I've been running all the boss ones. I don't really slam the tablet with boss because it's like 2 maps in the area will have boss versus 17 will have breach or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. I feel like that's a little imbalanced. Come on. Can I search boss? No. Yeah, I think I have ran most of them. Here's one, Rust Bowl. And here's another one right next to it. Cool. Just the tablet rolls. If you don't like it, trash it, by the way. Oh, the tablets?
Ugh.
All right. Still looks pretty slow. Did I do the respec? Oh shit. I did it in Path of Building. That doesn't count. Yeah, I was like, this feels exactly the same. Where are you? All right, so go all the way over here for this is pretty damn strong. One reason why. Oh, okay, so that's over here. Yeah, we still pick up quite a bit over here. I want to make sure that we're not just traveling too far without picking up anything nice. Because I don't like doing that. I see some builds out there, it's like, man, they spend a lot of time traveling, actually. Oh, I can't get the last one. I'm going to respec this. There.
I got a different idea.
Yeah, that feels a little better. Spearfield feels better. Yeah, this feels better. Oh, now it really feels better. This is how the game should play right here. How do we get to this amount of speed? Basically, we would have to all, like, petition. Shit. And then how do you blink down here? That would be really good, too. What does this give me, actually? Increased skill. Yeah, skill speed. I was gonna say, my banner placement is faster. If that said attack speed, I'd be very confused.
Another notch on my helmet.
Oh, let's get... Where's the breach? It's up here. Ooh! Getting light stunned. I am stuck. I am so stuck. We are pretty tanky, I will say. I'm taking explosions and all sorts of things. Get out of there! God damn it! Got stuck again. That was a high risk play. I know it was. It was kind of greedy, but damn. I didn't expect to get stuck. I swear, getting stuck is how you die almost every time. Yeah, I got greedy. I did get greedy, I will say. Damn it. That was a breach. What was that? Did you guys see what happened? I have no idea what happened. I just died. Yeah, guys, might need the instant replay on that one. I just fell over face first for no reason. I think... I don't know. Is that a bug? That's an interesting bug. Alright, we got one more try. We might bust this map. Interesting. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. This is right where I died. The map says I can go through that, but I'm too big, I guess.
Simple enough.
Now I'm like, I'm feeling very risk adverse all of a sudden. Died twice in a row. One more try on this map. I'm also, when something out of nowhere, out of thin air, just kills you outright, I don't know, it makes you feel kind of vulnerable. Holy shit. Lightning storm. Where is it? Is this guy the one doing it? I think so, yeah. Shit! No! And this map is kind of brutal. It does feel like, all right, so I got out of some like damage, like on my hits, and into bleed, magnitude, duration, like quicker bleeds and whatnot. My lightning spear hits have definitely taken a hit, I will say. But I'm throwing it faster, that's one thing, I guess. But yeah, not hitting nearly as hard as I was earlier. As far as I can tell. Yeah, my XP, yeah, exactly. Gary asked me earlier how long it's taking me to get to the next level. Earlier I said, not that long at all, actually. We're going pretty well. I don't know if I would say that to right now, though. At this rate, I will never get there. Because I'm too greedy.
One down. Who's next?
Alright, I feel like I want the one... Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like the damage right now compared to earlier. The damage earlier was feeling really good. I'm slowed. That's a little step that I can't navigate. Okay, that's the map. Except for the boss. I guess that's the extra content, huh? Did I get something? I'm hardly paying attention. Did I drop something nice and didn't even see it? I'm all clenched up and anxious about dying and bricking this map. Did I drop a perfect jeweler's orb? Where? Is it on the ground still? What the hell happened? Let's pick this thing up, I guess. Shouldn't it be on my map, or did I just literally pass it up like all the way back here? Did I drop something? I do need a perfect. That would be good. My lightning spear needs it. Oh, Eth dropped it. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, did I really just skip a perfect jeweler's orb? Okay, I'm tracking. Thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, I mean, shoot. Lightning spear could use it. You don't need it. Thank you so much. Alright, guys, there's a boss. So the setup, man, like... Alright, we got shock on. I didn't get the mark on. I'm running out of mana before I can even do the combo here. Now I'm out of my buffs. I gotta redo. Yeah, we got too much shit going on in this build. Damage isn't as good now. We melted the last couple bosses. Okay. Shock is really good too. So like, I mean, we are talking about dropping the best clear ability in the game, plus the ability to add shock. But as you can see, there is just too much going on here. Bloodhound's Mark feels really good. The stun is big. It gives us aggravated bleeding. Yeah, I wasn't really using my shock. I shouldn't really miss it. It's just the idea. It's in Path of Building. I think I removed it from Path of Building at this point because I realized I wasn't really using it. Yeah, I no longer have shocked ticked. don't know how I feel, but yeah, let's make some adjustments. I don't like the way this feels.
Speak.
We're gonna try without lightning spear, and we're gonna go full clear mode with Spearfield. Man, this is a big shift. This is a big shift.
Hands of the essence. Zest. What's this?
We're just trying to determine whether this is absolute trash or something useful. I mean, no level requirement, no requirement whatsoever, so I guess. But the parry debuff magnitude. Oh my god. Parry.
Now lies dormant.
Don't get me started. I tried so hard. Alright, I'm gonna have to clean our collective room here. Oops. That doesn't go there. Oh, it went into here. Fine. Okay. Catalyst. All right. So first things first, let's just go ahead and remove Lightning Spear. Now that we have that removed, we can add Blood Hunt. Let's go ahead and remove Herald of Thunder. Gems. Blood Hunt. Bloodlust. We'll need hemo crystals, Herald of Blood, Bloodlust. Let's just do culmin. Or what did they? Let's see what was here. Deadly Herald we'll want probably. Culmination. What else? For Blood Hunt, Brutality. We're not using Brutality. Okay. Oops. So I won't be able to use as much spirit. I'll have to get... Oh. Well, what? Why not? I think we can do that. Might need a couple of these. There we go. What else was... Oh, it's not active. That's why. There we go. Okay. Spearfield will have Pin, Martial Tempo, Impale, and Rage. For now, we're going to run with one Spearfield since we're so full on skills. Concentrated effect may have to go away because we're going to end up having to clear with Rake a little bit. Hmm. And we're going to be using it more often. Maybe inevitable critical is no longer the idea here. Drops down to 28% normally, versus with full charges, it's like at 37%. It charges up pretty quick though. So for a boss, we're doing our Spearfield, a couple of Spearfields, it's pretty much charged. Momentum's great. Damn. Man, so we get the pin, but we don't really use anything. So pin's not even that great. This is interesting.
Speak.
Can't.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. I don't think Spearfield is going to be strong enough for us to really do it.
I always get it right.
Yeah, I need to figure out the supports. I don't think we have enough room for pin. Impale. Like, I don't really want to impale either at this point. I want this thing to clear on its own, essentially. Brutality would probably be a good one. What else? Hmm. The hell is it? Rearm is pretty good on here, but I feel like I just need a lot more damage, honestly. Guess that is more damage in a way. Let's just do rearm, I guess. Lacerate. Like, I don't have a whole lot of bleeding chance, actually. I think we need lacerate on here now. I only have 10% or so bleed chance naturally on this build right now. So we want to be able to activate bleeding on our Spearfield now. And then Herald of Blood kicks off. We're going to want our 4 links on Herald for sure. Let's just test this out, see how it feels. Right now, it's all kind of about feel. And then it'll get into POB for me afterwards, and then feel again. It's usually how I do it. Let's just run this. It's a boss here, but okay, we'll do this one. All right, let's see how this works. Yeah, after this one, probably gonna 4-slot that Herald of Blood. I think we need that. All right, yeah, let's jump in. Oh, I forgot to mess with my rake. I've got concentrated effect. But yeah, this kind of defeats kind of the purpose of the build. Or it's such a change. It's such a big change.
All in a day's work.
You reach 5 stacks. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not bad. Like right now, what I'm feeling is that there's definitely potential here to keep going this direction. One of the whole ideas of using the tactician was the pin with projectiles, so I'm having a hard time with that. Uh-oh. I'm not even using my banners right now.
Another notch on the arm.
So we got to the T4. Spearfield is not a projectile skill. Yes, I know. We just made a change. Welcome, Wildfire. We made a change where we were basically lightning spear main for wave clear. But we're giving Spearfield a little shot, because we're running into some issues with the build right now. And I'm trying to figure out the direction, I guess. So previously it was all like projectile pinning with lightning spear and then go in with the big bleed with rake. I'm undecided on direction now. I feel like I still want to go that direction. I want to make that work somehow. I don't want to be Spearfield main for wave clear. Although it does, I mean, it feels pretty good. It's not bad, obviously. I mean, I love Spearfield. What is that? Bleed Amazon. We're not really running into issues with bleed. The issue we're running into on this build. Okay, so the idea behind this build is that we want to have like a party buffer, kind of like an aura bot cross that can also clear like T4 content solo, essentially. So we were doing that. We were in this line with the pin build up, but we were doing that with a very strong lightning spear that was pinning and gaining the frenzy charges. And then our single target was bleed. And we've scaled our bleed pretty well, even though we've got like this kind of split dynamic. We're still able, we just did a T3 Zest or whatever, And I mean, he died like, I don't know how long that took, like 12, 15 seconds or something like that. It's not bad. It's pretty serviceable, I guess. So scaling the bleed isn't an issue. It's fitting in banners that lay down pretty slow. We had lightning spear and shock. We had Spearfield with rage. So we had like just way too much shit going on, basically. So I'm trying to kind of consolidate. But I think if anything, Spearfield may go away. I wasn't gaining a whole bunch of rage on bosses, I guess. So we were doing our kills without a bunch of rage. We were doing the kills without shock. Yeah, this is tough when you get to a situation like this. Feels good, looks very good. It does, I'm not gonna lie, but the tactician with the pinning, like that is such a strong mechanic that I want in the build, I guess. It might be that we get rid of the banner idea. I don't know. Well, I've already got like a full-on tactician bleed build that we've essentially dropped. The whole idea here is to be like a party-friendly player here, but not be pigeonholed into just being an aura bot. All right, what the hell am I doing? Where are we? Okay. I can use this. Delirium kind of screwed me up. I was just following the fog. I don't care about the wisp.
All in a day's work.
Got another open. It's funny, like I don't even really care to juice these boxes anymore. They seem to drop pretty well without it. And I got a little gun shy juicing strong boxes, like when I would juice them and nothing would happen at all. So now I'm out of the habit. No juice. Alright, so it's this direction? Oh, there was an essence, okay. Probably missed some loot too. Nice. Probably needed that a little earlier. Damn, dude. They are blowing up. How was skill speed with the Spearfield? Like, it feels really powerful. That's interesting. Oh, we got a breach somewhere. Oh, we have, okay. We've got Gloom Shrine on. I did not see that. I'm like, what the hell's going on in my Spearfield? Dude, how do you get Gloom? How do you get that on all the time? Damn, I need to hit this thing. Damn. I would have liked to have that longer.
Not yet.
I'm so slowed. Yeah, I need to get concentrated effect off of my rake if we're gonna go in this direction, because I need to be able to use it in situations like these. Because you know how often I end up in situations like these.
Not yet.
Oh, I missed a shrine. Yeah, it's interesting, even with this split build, how well we're able to get our bleed up. I mean, it's not like absolutely deleting pinnacles, but it is pretty damn good. What do you guys think? Is there a player base out there that actually groups up all the time, that would actually like enjoy this sort of build? Or is there only like 10 players who would care to have auras for a party and be able to
Stay quick on my feet.
solo? Like, does everyone just min-max in this game or what? Yeah, it's not... Well, right now it's not Lightning Spear. It was Lightning Spear about 10 minutes ago. So what does this do? Regen? 35 XP. Yeah, for now. Thanks. Alright, let's see if we can lose some XP. Oh, this guy. Alright, stay the hell away. I don't have Babala telling me what to do. It's hard to... Yeah, our bleed damage has gone down with that change. Oh, and I didn't mark. No wonder. Oh yeah, I forgot. We added Blood Hunt, huh? That's... Yeah, we just added that. It'd be a nice addition.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Yeah, shit. I was actually the whole time thinking we could... As a matter of fact... Yeah, nice. Okay. We'll definitely run some maps on this thing. I want to do some group play, obviously.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
But I think maybe... Drop Blood Hunt. So alright, one thing's first. Let's just... I do feel like we want...
Speak.
Let's go to POB real quick. This is just too strong. Lasting trauma. Reduces our attack speed. This increases our attack speed by 5%. Damn. There's just so much that I'm trying to do. This is the only banner support. It is very strong utility if you're running banners, but obviously it's out of the way. I don't think we can go both of these though. It's so slow. But it hits so hard. Alright, I think I'm gonna try something. We're gonna go back to this. but we're gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna try something. All right, so
What is it?
refund. Damn it! How much gold do I have, man? I feel like I'm going broke now.
Something else.
Speak.
Yeah. This is too strong. I'm 90. $91, $92, $93, $94. Well, anyways. Let's go back to this.
We've all got regrets.
Speak.
What is this thing? But uniques are often too, like, it's not even worth reading sometimes, honestly. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch up the style a little bit. Leave Lacerate on Spearfield. Leave Martial Tempo on Spearfield. We're going to take off where is it? Blood Hunt. I didn't even put yeah, I really neglected Blood Hunt, didn't I? Let's put that away. Lightning Spear. Shit. What did I have? Primal. Bolt. Shit, what else did I have? Lightning Infusion. Lightning. Damn it. This is not going so well. That one. I think long shot, right? Okay. Let's see here. Increased attack speed. So it doesn't increase our banner placement. Does increase Spearfield attack speed. We have Martial Tempo on it. It'll increase Lightning Spear. Yeah. This is fine. Let's try this out. Maps. Struggling. Temporal chains. There was a boss. Yeah, let's do crypt, I guess. Okay. This thing was bothering me. Okay.
Hello. On with the work.
So let's continue to lay Spearfield down more often for clear, I guess. How slow does this feel now again? So the difference here is we don't have Herald of Lightning. We've got Herald of Blood. We're applying bleeding to everything now with our Spearfield instead of opening with our lightning. And then if things get crazy, we do have the lightning, and it's going to be pinning and frenzied up. So we kind of have two options for wave clear, I guess. Previously, our Spearfield was essentially completely set up to just buff. Really, like with Rage, it had Impale, it had Pinning, or Pin. But now it's supported to actually apply bleeding and do damage, which gets our Herald of Blood off. We've got Rake still doing the same thing, but hitting harder now. And then when things get overwhelming or whatever, like we feel like we need a little more, and throw out that lightning bolt, that lightning spear. Overall, like out of the two versions, like I feel like I need to shore up the speed. If I can somehow get the same amount of damage without the drawback on the attack speed, I think we're good. I just don't know if we can do that. Like, that's the goal now. So I have not been using my banners. We hit pretty hard, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty slow as far as attack speed goes. This character on campaign was totally different, actually. I was using shock burst rounds once we got access to it. I was using armor piercing before that. But it was lightning spear, weapon swap into shock burst. Shock with lightning spear and do wave clear. And then any single target we'd open up with shock burst. That's pretty much it.
Another notch on me helmet.
Yeah. I mean, this version is pretty much what killed the T3 Zesht in quick order. I don't know, guys. But we saw how it was difficult to clear the breach, actually, because of how slow the attack speed is. Yeah, this feels more like the Ritualist, I guess. Our Ritualist was doing a very similar thing, but we had Pin on Spearfield in order to frenzy up our Lightning Spear, which we don't really need now. But still, I feel like there's just too much going on, I guess. Yeah, maybe we need to look at gear itemization at this point. Make sure, like, I need to look at where I can roll that. But even then, I feel like there's like one too many things to do here. I want to say, I feel like either Spearfield or Lightning Spear has to go. For Spearfield, it's like, all right, I lay down on 2 banners, and then I'm laying down a bunch of Spearfield. It's okay. Here's a breach. We can see how that... Well, this map sucks for breach. I feel like Lightning Spear with this build feels better than Spearfield if I had to pick between the two. I feel like I missed something. Okay, the breach. Shit. Inu, welcome back. Yeah, Lightning Spear does look cooler. There are people who don't necessarily care for lightning, I guess. But man, it blows the screen up. Feels pretty good. The pinning, I mean, it's defensive and offensive at the same time. I always like that. So is Spearfield, though. Alright. Okay. Had to ban a bot, as usual. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm cooking in my head right now. I want to stick with Lightning Spear. We might end up getting rid of Spearfield, to be honest. Our buff is our war banner. Like, we would kind of forego the idea of rage. Where am I going? I thought there was some... Oh, up here. And this map is kind of screwed with me a little bit.
Vile creature! Another notch on me helmet.
LS that's spammable. Maybe we move away from the warrior side of things in the passive tree and we try to pick up that like ailment magnitude, ailment, I'm drawing a blank, but basically being able to apply ailments easier. That way, one Lightning Spear is going... Actually, Lightning Spear sucks at pots, by the way. One Lightning Spear will apply shock versus 3 or something like that, right?
Need more mana.
Damn, I marked probably like 3 times. But yeah, it's like in this fight, I gotta lay down my shit, gotta mark. This is not... There we go. Lay down Spearfield. try to get the shock off. Like, oh god, I died. I was just talking and like bullshitting basically. But yeah, we gotta get rid of some things here, man. Honestly, I'm even eyeing the banners at this point. Oh no, it reset. This map is cooked. Did I only have one try? I mean, I was waiting. I was literally just standing there and I got hit by his little throw attack. Try to get the shock off. Not really happening. Can't even utilize it. Get the mark off. I didn't lay my banners. This is not going so well. Back to the drawing board. I'm not happy. I guess this map is complete because I ain't going through a new mini map here. Okay. This is harder than I thought for this character. I've struggled with this one because it's that party play aspect and the buffing with the banners. It is throwing kind of a wrench in things a little bit. All right, so we travel all the way over here. This is big damage right here. Big damage. This is big damage, but it messes with our attack speed. Now, let's go to POB. POB drawing board. Okay. Oh, I'm not sharing. There we go. So yeah, I went this direction because I was able to get it scales my bleed damage and my full DPS more so than hanging out over here. But I think, let's see here. How could we do this? Let's start with a different, let's just save this one. Bleed focus. 338 DPS. The other was like at 400 something. Items, I think, are the same. We've got Rake down to 16. It's now at 20. Really, 435 on this build. Let's see, a concentrated, inevitable, yeah. Crit chance is at 30% over here. I don't know how to open two at the same time. Was I on crit focus or endgame? I was on endgame. 438. If I go to skills, so 563 DPS on this one. Configuration, not shocked. Rage was at 10, but I think we're getting rid of that. So 510 over here. I think we are. I don't think I can fit Rage into this mess. Banner planted, you can see how big of a deal that is. I'd rather be focused on planting my banners. So let's go to the bleed focus here. Let's go to configuration. 0 rage. Banner planted. Let's go shocked though. So we'll focus on actually shocking since we'll have less that we're trying to worry about. Ailment. So this here would be important. Increased chance to inflict ailments plus magnitude. Is there a chance here? There's no chance. Okay. Yeah, I want bleed to be the single target boss killer on this build, yeah. But do you have an idea? Maybe that's a limiting factor here. The reason why is just because I've been playing with bleed all league long and it's kind of what I know now. What's up, Pika? Concoction build. Interesting. I have not seen that at all. Let me know how it goes and maybe I'll check it out. Oh yeah, here's increased chance to inflict ailments with one-handed attacks right here. Increased elemental threshold. I think we might still go out for lasting trauma. So this is 95. So first things first, we probably don't go out here. We would rather go over here. Yes, strength. So that's 95. Dude, I wonder if we actually go into lightning a little bit. Since we're heavy into lightning spear. And I wonder if we get out of Bannerman. It is strong utility. But you know what? I just feel like it's too much, man. Ah, it's such a big part of this build. The banners. Look straight down, bottom of Mercenary to the right. There's a lightning damage node to go up the triangle. Yeah. Kill boss is fast for me, not sure. Interesting. I'm not saying get rid of the banners, but this is the one passive area where we go and support the banners. The other would be here, actually, but this helps with everything. But this is the only node wheel in our that we could hit that actually causes the banners to lay down faster, which is nice. This is a pretty hefty investment here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, we do get the jewel slot. So this, more magnitude. Oh, on this version I went with Incision. That's something I haven't actually tried in game. On this character. Okay, so that's why. It shows a big DPS jump on with Incision, so let's try it out. So what we're gonna do, so we're over here. Interesting. I'd have 5 points that I couldn't pick up because I'm 1, 2. Oh, I have to have those. Let's see. There's 3 probably. Whoa. Shit. I don't know what happened there. What would I get rid of? Probably these, which kind of sucks. Yeah, let's try out Incision. I want to say... It's so strong. Okay, let's try this out. Damn, this is gonna be a big respec. Is this really what I want to do here? Let's go back to the drawing board just a little bit. I'm starting to burn through my gold. There's no way to get gold other than farm it. So let's save this one. Yeah, I feel like either we get access to this or we get access to this. There's no splitting. I mean, it's just too much travel. So, all right. Let's do it. Screw it.
Go on.
I wish you could somehow do this a little more efficiently. Can you? No, you can't. When this thing pops up, it's kind of annoying. Oof. This is gonna be brutal. I've been doing a lot of this. This is what you end up doing when you're trying to cook up a build like this. Most of my gameplay is actually like in Path of Building, to be honest.
Oh,
What is it?
Okay, so that's that. Okay. We have to pick up this. That's part of the incision factor. What else is broken here? I need some decks. Yeah, it is fun. I enjoy this. It's not like I'm this is I don't know. I'm having a great time actually. It's fun to be able to think these things through. Gives me something to think about. Okay, I think I got the decks. Everything else is online. We're good here. So let's do strength, I guess. Okay, so yeah. Okay, gotta be careful here. I think we go this side. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to come down for inevitable rupture. But really, it's all about just having one incision stack. Shit. Yeah, it's fine. If we get rid of Spearfield, we'll see how this plays out. But Spearfield is the incision king. We're getting rid of it, so yeah, now I'm a little concerned. Damn it. Okay, 4 points left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I want these, honestly. Chance to inflict ailments.
Can't always get it right.
Exploit's pretty good. Increased duration of shock. I feel like we might not have enough lightning support to actually apply shock all that well, but we'll see. So I think I want this one first. All right. Jewels. 1.
Go on. Hello.
Anoint, yeah. I anointed with cooked right now, which is pretty good. It's a big DPS increase for us, especially on the previous version of the build, though. So it's something we'll have to relook at, but I'm not going to touch it until we figure this out. That's not a bad chest piece, actually. We can try to mess with the max life on there. T9 on the evasion, T9, yeah. T10 on the max energy shield. I feel like I'm holding on to too many things nowadays.
Let us hope Zesh now lies dormant.
Just gotta clean this tab as well. Okay. Just throw it anywhere. Eventually I'll craft. I do try to craft every once in a while. It usually doesn't end up too well. All right, so gems, or yeah, gems. Spearfield, we just say goodbye. Like, don't even want it on the bar anymore. Herald of Blood goes out. Herald of Lightning goes in. I was actually playing around with Hemo Crystals on Herald of Thunder. Clarity. So we have martial tempo now. Okay, I'll have to figure out something to put on there. We're not fully spent on spirit, so thought I had. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, there we go. Lightning spear instead of long shot. Martial tempo. And then now we do Blood Hunt. Pretty sure. So what happened to it? There it is. There we go. Let's just throw brutality in for now. Is there anything I can... There's really nothing I can do with rage. I would not want to put it on rake. Wind Dancer, not really effective. Alright, what else for Blood Hunt? Culmination? Okay. Then Herald of Thunder. We have Magnified Effect? I don't think we do. Oh yeah, we do. What to do here? Yeah, that's good. All right. See how this plays. Crypt. Yeah, we finished that barely. Temporal chains. I need to get rid of some of these. There. Can we get a boss map? Here we go. Blooming Field. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. So I guess Q will be our Blood Hunt. That's going to be awkward. I've never... It'd be a little awkward for me. Gotta remember to use it. Gamba slot machine. I'm slow to... Alright, I'm back, guys.
You are
My brain is starting to get cooked. It's late.
here you are, doing the bidding of
Alright, so... Man, this is so much faster.
All in a day's work. Arcane misery.
What's our defense is at? So 40 across the board. Okay, like up to almost 50. What is it showing for rake? Oof. And we were up to 10, like 12,000. So yeah, the on use has gone down. But the bleed is close. Like we were around... I don't think we got up to 6K. So yeah, definitely hitting less hard on that tooltip at least. But overall, things are falling over at least. Damn, I'm trying to lay down Spearfield. We gotta make sure that we're using our banners. Yeah, Bannerman allows me to leave my banner area and still have the effect. So it's more of like I still have over 40% movement speed right now. I can leave the area and still hit pretty hard. Bannerman seems almost... If we run 2 banners, I feel like Bannerman's pretty much required. Especially if we're running Defiance with the move speed, because it would kind of feel bad to only be able to move within that circle and then slow down right afterwards. Damn, I'm talking and losing my delirium. Oh well. I don't even know what tier I got to. Probably 3.
You're dead.
I wasn't even paying attention at all. There's a breach. Maybe I should try on that. So this guy dies pretty quickly. Be interesting to see the boss. I think we're back to DPS levels with the T2 Zesht. I do have the pin on, right? Yeah, I have to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this feels a lot better though with the attack speed and everything. Damn it. Come on, damn it. Ah, I messed up. I went back thinking there was more map that direction. Breach is fun, but man, it's frustrating too though. Like I can't stand when the circle stops and there seems to be like no enemies and stuff. So much more spammable for Lightning Spear. Yeah, I think I definitely like the feel of this more than being super slow. We're gonna see on the boss. Again, like, we have to kind of sacrifice a little bit for the solo aspect in order to be buffing the party, you know? Like, it's not completely min-maxed, I guess. This is a hybrid build, so I can't expect, like, S tier damage, I guess, you know? It's probably asking too much.
Good eye. Let's run this whiff down.
No, Delwyn. I don't want to hunt. We're still pretty tanky, that's for sure.
All in a day's work.
And that's pretty important for someone who's trying to buff the party. I'm refraining from calling it an aura bot. Like, that's not what this is. And that's the point. Spamming LS the issue for reaching a T4 kill at this point. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of solution available. I don't... Bleed, yeah, I mean, Rake is how I plan to kill a T4 Pinnacle boss. Or this build just has to essentially accept the fact that they'll be doing that in a party, I guess. I don't know. I'd say this brings a lot to a party, though. As long as you can stay ahead. So I get Bannerman, the party doesn't. So I continue to sprint ahead of the party, laying down this, giving a speed boost, defensive boost, and everything else. Then we get into a fight, lay down the offensive banner. And then also because of the Deepest Tower Helm, if the party's coordinating, it's like equip your execute support gems, everybody. All right, where the hell is this dude at? Not over here. Overall, right now, we proved T3 zeshed at least twice. Kind of both iterations of the build. So the test on this boss is how much can we apply shock and lay our banners down at the same time, and then how much bleed damage are we doing? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to kill this dude.
Another notch on my helmet.
It's like that's a lockbox of old right there. That's what I'm used to. All right, here's the boss. So now I don't have to worry about Spearfield at all. I do want to mark. He's already shocked. But I wasn't able to capitalize really.
I'm gonna get ya.
Oh yeah, that's right. The damage will stop on this guy.
Oh, sure done it now.
Oh, he's already marked. There's that aggravate bleed. Aggravate crit bleed. Yeah, scaling the shock magnitude. Yeah, I like your idea. I think kind of moved that direction here a little bit, but maybe we continue that direction. Woo, that was close. Oh, what's going on? My game just like froze. We have Blood Hunt now, but I forgot. And I used the wrong button, like I knew I would. I usually always have it on R, now it's on Q. That will take some getting used to. Alright. Okay. That is complete, right? Overall, I think this feels better. So let's take another look at Path of Building for magnitude. Let's look at what our shock magnitude is. What? I didn't see the percentage actually up there. Even though I did see it, I just don't remember what it was.
Yes?
There you have it. The T1 has appeared.
Hello.
It's a pretty good starter.
On with you.
Let's throw it in here. Maybe someone can do something with it. It's not bad, but not good enough, I guess. Oh, holy shit. Okay, max mana, T8, maximum energy shield, T8, and then 3 roll on elemental resistance, all like 35s and 40s. Yeah. It's good for crafting. Might be good just for rolling and interesting. Let's throw those in. Did I want to keep these for some reason? T11, T9, T5, no.
You did well in that breach.
Okay. Why did I have this? Okay.
But there's hope Zesh now lies dormant.
Okay, back to the drawing board a little bit here. Let's check POB. So let's go to calcs. Where's my shock? There we go. 24%. Current shock. What is this telling me exactly? This is the threshold. Guaranteed shocks. 24. I expected a little more information here. Like showing me where we're scaling this, because we are scaling it, and go to the tree. Magnitude of ailments. Magnitude of ailments. Magnitude of ailments. So yeah, we may want to go into this. Let's do magnitude. Ooh. Tainted Strike, a double whammy here. 25% increased critical chance plus the 30% increased magnitude of non-damaging ailments you inflict with critical hits. Increased magnitude of shock. All right, so let's... You know what I wasn't paying attention to is incision at all. We have to rerun with this incision setup at least. All right, so at this point, we're going to play without Banner Man, I guess. It's the only thing I can really give up right now. Oops. It's 93, so I'm 90. Probably this here. All right, let's go to calcs real quick. Okay, so yeah, it brought up our shock to 39%. Oh, and I didn't see the damage increase here. So yeah, that's pretty significant. Shock duration too. But yeah, I don't think we're really getting the benefit out of Incision, honestly, because if we don't have Spearfield, we don't have something that's constantly applying Incision. And the thing that is actually bleeding, the thing about Incision is once you bleed something, the Incision goes away. Wait a second. All attacks. Okay, so Lightning Spear is applying Incision and not really bleeding, so it's applying Incision. And then we go in for the big rake, consume it, basically. Enemies you apply Incision to take 2% increased physical damage per incision. So that's a way of scaling our rake. But really, the big increase is actually from the magnitude. It's a pretty hefty investment, I'd say. Okay, so that's... Why is the... Okay, so it's 15k. About 15, about 20. And this one would scale as we move up. Let's leave it blank for a second. Configuration, number of stacks. So it's showing me that Incision is literally worth almost 100k. Just having the one stack because of the magnitude. If I go up stacks, it doesn't matter. Let's get rid of it. Magnitude, let's stick with that. So it doesn't show me a very big increase. Okay, let's check this. 9,000. Current shock is at 39%. What's it assuming exactly here? Yeah, it's assuming a non-crit. So 39%. Where are we? I mean, a crit would bring our magnitude up to about 50% for shock. We're critting about 33% of the time. Why does it feel like there's not much else for magnitude? Let's go shock. Okay, chance to shock, increased chance. Is there any... No, there's no magnitude here. Aftershocks. So from here, it's like we have the ailment magnitude. We've got now the shock magnitude. What's this? Chance. Ooh. All right, let's look at the power report at this point. What's going on? I'm interested. I feel like this node is going to be pretty powerful now. Oh yeah, but that's right. The POB is assuming a regular hit for the shock magnitude, so it's not even going to light up. Was it this one? I feel like this is actually really strong. Way stronger than what it's showing. Okay, let's turn the power report off. Interesting. That's pretty far though. That I don't know if it's powerful enough to anoint. But if I could somehow see a 50% shock, let's go try something else. Let's turn this off. Let's go back to shock or magnitude, I think is probably better. Let's go over here. Hell yeah, like breaking point. Let's anoint this thing. What's this? 30% down here? Yes, it is. Okay. I wish there was a way to just like activate it without pathing to it. Oh, and then if I remove the anoint, it'll drop me down on DPS, so it'll be hard to really see. Shit, how do I do this? Let's go to the tree. Maybe there's a way to path to it without picking anything up. I think there is, actually. Yeah, that's literally all minor nodes, except for the 10% elemental damage. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Pick this up, and we'll pick up 2 of these, and we'll note the full DPS is at 490. Then we'll get rid of it. And we'll path all the way the hell over here. This. Okay, so it's not showing me much of an increase. 490 to 511. Check the calcs. 45% current shock. Now let's just see what shock is giving us at this point. Wow. We're almost at 200,000 increased DPS with our shock. Our bleed our bleed damage almost doubles. Well, not quite, but 260 to 400k. A bleed stack is at 2 million versus 1.3. So that's with adding 30% increased magnitude. However, 30%, we're at 45% right now. There might be a bit of a breaking, like, there's not much of a benefit at this point getting that extra 30% for us. It's like too much investment. 40% magnitude. Currently worth about 160k. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Huh. Let's hit magnitude again. At this point, Yeah, okay, so this is giving us that 30% on with crits. Our crit is pretty high, and it goes up with this one. Crit chance at 35%. This is my gear. Of course, that's my crit chance on Rake. My crit chance on Lightning Spear is actually lower, 26%. Level 90 right now. Yeah, I kind of feel like we might... Because again, increased lightning damage would increase our shock chance. This looks like a pretty big node right here. Lucky is pretty good too. So what would we drop? Incision we've already essentially dropped, huh? That's the bleed magnitude. Increased lightning damage. Shocking hits have a 50% chance to also shock other enemies. Increase electrocute against shocked enemies. 50% increased shock chance against electrocuted enemies. I'm not liking that area. Increased shock duration is pretty good. But yeah, shock duration, just 3 points right there. So now we're actually splitting and scaling shock and lightning a little bit, which is taxing, very taxing on this build. Plus the banner, we got rid of Bannerman already. Oh yeah, there's ailment, increased chance to inflict ailments. That's actually pretty damn good. Brings us to 96. I feel like that's pretty much the build at this point. I don't think we try to squeeze out much more on the elemental lightning side. We get a more chance to inflict elements here, plus more damage with the lightning spear. Interesting. It'd be one hell of a pathway. It's probably well outside of our reach. Damn, guys, this is tough. Ooh. But yeah, I think that that's about as good as it's gonna get for shock. This is damaging ailments. Magnitude of ailments. Oh my god. Lasting trauma is so good. Alright. It's that attack speed issue though. Damn, guys. Tools for magnitude of shock. Yeah, good idea. And because our jewels are so good for us though right now, because it gives us increased block chance plus magnitude of bleeding. So I feel like that's probably better. What's interesting here is that the reason why we're increasing our shock is to increase our bleed. Really, right? There's a very fine balance here where why not just scale the bleed directly? I feel like anything that scales both bleed and shock is good. For sure. So that's this, these two. This one, that's where we're starting to reach. So we'll do a little test here, I think. What else could I pick up for 4 or 5 points? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Of course, like just attack damage in general. Okay, let's get rid of this. 534. This is pretty huge. The thing about this, there is not another bleed node wheel that we can easily pick up that is going to give us the equivalent of 15% magnitude. So I feel like this is a pretty good pickup right here. I feel like it's even better than Incision, really. 476. If we went this direction and actually got an Incision stack, 534. It's about the same, right? Yeah, it's like literally the same. However, I think at this point we would want to rely on our shock more than we're relying on this Incision stuff. All right, guys. So that gets us out of Banner Man. That kind of feels bad. This will be probably the last thing we pick up. So that's our 91 build right there. I'm level 90. Yeah, make sure that we can inflict shock regularly. This is, oh wow, this is actually 20% increased magnitude of damaging ailments. And that kind of sucks. If it was all just ailments, that'd be so good. This is so good for us. Increased magnitude of ailments. Of course, it's lower. All right, let's respec again a little bit. Not as big, I don't think, hopefully.
Yes.
I'm wasting my money.
Wait.
Yeah, so I was in Incision. I didn't really see how this was working. I think we do one more test with the Incision setup.
You've all got regrets.
We gotta pay attention to Incision, and we don't even have to do a full map if it's not working. Fine. Elemental weakness. That's gonna hurt like hell. Whatever. All right. Let's see it. Oh, god dang. Game crashed again. What the hell's going on? It's twice today. I wonder if there's a magnitude of ailments jewel. I gotta look that up. If there's a modifier that just increases magnitude of all ailments, that would be strong. Green jewel. Okay. That is something we need to look at, and then go evasion, I guess, instead of block.
Warriors far greater than you ever will be. Alone.
Well, they don't get incision because they're dead. Okay. They wouldn't get shock either, though, right? So is it... Oh, shit, I'm dying. Oh, I am dead. I don't even know what hit me, honestly. Is it the elemental damage thing? I don't think that was elemental damage. Was it these guys? Am I blind? Was it those? Was it literally like a bunch of blinking mobs? I didn't see shit. All right. He's got 2 stacks of incision. This has 4 stacks of incision right now. 3 stacks. Okay, then it consumed. Shocked. Incision. Maybe it is. Maybe it's better to apply both shock and incision, since I know that incision is such a big deal. But it's still a big investment because it's actually the magnitude. So these guys aren't even getting shocked. So it's easier for me to apply incision, less of an investment. Incision all over the place. It's actually stacking up to 4. Really, we just want 1 stack. I mean, I guess I could go for the node where we'd get a total of 8 increased damage for 4 stack of incision. Cast on death and shock. Yeah, I died to something, that's for damn sure. Dude, this game needs a death recap. Like, no joke. How does it not have one? Surprised I'm alive. Where's the lightning? I gotta go get that, or I die. Oh god! I ran right into it. Dude, lightning shrines are crazy, man. I hate lightning shrines. It's like, I've died to those so many times. I'm not excited to take my hardcore warrior through all of this. I don't know why I'm picking these up. Yeah, I don't know. It's the thing about it is incision applies a lot easier than shock. Like, we'd have to kind of invest in our shock application.
Simple enough.
And we know that incision and shock are about neck and neck on damage increase. It's on a boss you want to shock, not the trash, yeah. If I'm not shocking trash, I have the feeling that it's going to be hard to shock the boss. Yeah, I'm shocking trash to... Like, not all the time, though, is what I mean. Yeah, okay, they're all shocked. A lot of them are. Yeah, I see shocked everywhere. Okay, never mind. Alright. There is a boss on this map. So 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits to shock. Incision was on the whole time. All right, now it's shocked again.
No room.
This is the trash one. Chaos, 20% rarity. This is all trash. What am I thinking? Seriously. Everything's trash. Even this bow. I don't even know why I'm picking it up. Oh god. Ran into that. So is that corpse explosion? I don't see corpses.
Easy.
I'm not going in there. Ow! Damn you.
Me pockets are full.
Yeah, it's detonate dead. I don't see any dead. There were no corpses. Can they just do that without any corpses? Ow. Shocked. Not shocked. Shocked now. Here's the boss. Let's go kill the rare first. Oh, there's a breach somewhere. Alright. Where is the breach? It's not going to be a very fun breach in here, that's for sure. It's going to be very frustrating, actually. Probably not even worth finding. I hope I got that checkpoint. Corpse explosion plus detonate dead, yeah. I keep on trying to lay my Spearfield. Doesn't exist anymore. Alright, where the hell's this breach at? There it is. I hope it wasn't on the map the whole time. Tried to Spearfield. Doesn't exist. I forgot, I have unspent points now in Breach because we went and did the T3. Ow. This opens up a bit down here. I don't think we're gonna get there though. There we go. No, I laid down my banners and might have screwed me. Okay, let's go test out this boss. Let's use this checkpoint. All right, so let's look for the incision, look for the shock. No one's okay. We got both right off the bat. Incision got consumed by the wrong thing. Doesn't really matter though, actually. Okay, yeah, it does. So incision's almost just as hard. Like, it's a lot more RNG. Well, shit. Let's just take a trip, I guess. There's a lot of RNG involved in that.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
But overall, not nearly the damage from earlier today. Moving from like crit heavy, warrior heavy area. The most damage we've been able to do is when we get into this and this over here. Problem with that is it makes us really slow. And we're unable to pick up skill speed over here. Okay, last test. We're gonna get into this shock. Yeah. I wonder if... Let's see what it feels like to play this without Bannerman.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
This is gonna suck. Yeah. Okay. Guess I dropped these. Wait a second. No. Yes. No. God dang it. Okay, fine. .4% shock magnitude on the boss, yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty good. In POB, we got up to like, I want to say we even tried out something that was giving us like almost 40 or 45%. But that was, that would mean anointing something, literally. Or shock, which I don't think is the key.
Zest.
What is this thing?
But there's hope Zesh now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good eating.
I have no idea what the use case is for that.
On with the work.
Could be seriously OP. I have no idea. Doesn't seem like it.
Yes.
Oops. Well, now that I'm here, where's Breach? It's over here, right? Where the hell is it? Okay. Breach is in your map. Open and close 30% slower. I think I like that one, actually. Let's try this Waking Nightmare shit. Sounds interesting.
What is it?
Alright, so let's get rid of Bannerman. How sad. I don't know how this is gonna feel. It might just be undoable. Damn it. Oh, but I want this. Oh. Did anything break? Break. Okay. Got 6 points to spend. That's perfect right there. Increased chance to inflict ailments. Okay. Dex. Dex. Then let's get rid of incision, I think. It's a hefty investment. There's another dex, probably. Yeah. Everything else looks good. So I do need one dex somewhere. We are gonna go here eventually, maybe even now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, 20% increased magnitude of damaging ailments. That's huge, man. I wish it was all ailments, though. God. That even gives us more chance to inflict ailments right there. Which is nice. That's what we want. 2 more points. Most likely there. Increased lightning damage? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Exploit. We're not going to get there, but man, this is pretty good. This is probably better. I know POB will tell us this is better. Okay. Let's test this out. Jewel. So we're minus... Oh, wow. We're right there. Okay.
New strategy.
What is it?
Yeah. We'll do that. What? Oh,
Hopefully this will
there we go.
help.
All right, let's see what we can do. Enfeeble. Let's do this one. Here's a boss. Sounds good. All right, guys, if you've liked this, please do like. It helps. Send me a like through the ether.
All an illusion.
But yeah, I plan to, hopefully if we can figure this out, there's going to be a new build video out on YouTube. It'll be this. So far, wow, Rake is dead? Did I forget to? That sucks. That means that jewel goes away, probably.
Go on.
Damn it. It's one more hit.
Speak.
I guess it's this one. Damn. Or... Am I over on anything? Probably strength. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. New strategy record.
Okay. Let's try again. Okay, so now the speed benefit that I get is only within the circle. Like if I leave the banner area, I don't have 4 seconds. Also, I've got a little reduced time on my banners now. So overall, I'm not really like laying down as many banners as I'm moving through a map. It's more for when we get stuck in a fight, like maybe right now. Or when there's like nothing going on, just lay it down. Wow, that was close. Let's just hit this thing. This map sucks. Probably should have went the other direction, huh? Let's see if I can save it. Damn, can I hit anything? They're all in my face. Like, can I just hit one thing? God dang. What the hell happened there? I shouldn't have hit this. I'm in delirium, huh? I'm already at T4 though. Okay, let's try to salvage delirium. Looks like it's heading the other direction.
No mana.
Damn. Okay, that's shock. I don't have Spearfield. And that is the delirium. Somehow I did not see the timer. A Spearfield does, or not Spearfield. Wow, I really want Spearfield. Our lightning spear does hit like a truck still, especially if we lay down our war banner. Like, goddamn. I'm surprised that closed right there, actually. Is it based on splinters? I always thought it was based on kills, but I wasn't picking up... Well, I never pick up splinters. I'm confused. As usual. I thought I was killing things. All right, what's our shock magnitude now anyways? 39%. Wow, that seems pretty damn good. Almost 40. Don't have an incision anymore, that's one thing. So there was a bit of a wash there. Like if you end up with incision, well, I picked up more magnitude though. That's the thing. I need to look at that. How much magnitude did we lose from incision wheels versus how much did we pick up? Yeah, if we're using lightning spear, we should be using the shock. I like this more than having way too much to do and then trying to get rage and all this other stuff. This feels better, more streamlined, simplified. Still doing damage. Bannerman, I honestly haven't really missed it that much, actually. Okay, so we get out of Bannerman. I think overall, I just like the name of that passive. That was going to be the build name, Bannerman. Probably already exists. Yes, everything dies. I tell you, mapping has been pretty enjoyable on these bleed builds that I've been working on, and Lightning Spear, of course. Alright, so I went full circle. I guess we go this way. There. This is a big map. Yeah, I've not really... I don't miss Bannerman that much, actually. Because getting the 40% movement speed outside of this circle, I mean, it means I was, like, trying to spam Defiance banner more often to get that speed boost, but it kind of feels bad to get a speed boost by slowing down the speed up. Oh shit.
One down. Who's next?
I do not have Spearfield. God damn. Alright, yeah, we're doing damage, that's for damn sure. Damage feels good. What's the boss here? It looks like a dual boss. Dude. Get destroyed. I think I missed. Ooh! I almost got destroyed. Who was that? There's a lot of shit going on over here. So where is the boss? Ask the Fallen Sun. So it is that dude. It's not showing me yet. Is this a dead end? Here's a checkpoint. Okay, here we go, probably. Ah, here we go. Alright, so I gotta pay attention. What are we doing? Is he shocked yet? No. Okay, he's got the shock. He's stunned. Go in. I lost my banner. Lost the shock. So yeah, that kind of doesn't play well together. Unless you're shocking like crazy. He's shocked again.
Sins of the mother.
Yeah. This game does not want rotations like that. There's not enough duration of things in this game to like be worried about a war banner and a shock duration. Ugh, gosh. This has been interesting. We've got tomorrow to work on this though. I think I'm gonna call it. We're getting there, but we're not there, guys. We're not there. So I'll do some brainstorming, maybe some POB, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. I had a good time. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night.